Can y'all hear me now? All right, y'all can hear me now. I was on my laptop, so for some reason it wasn't no sound. Hopefully everybody can hear me now. Let me know if you can hear me now. Drop a one in the chat if you can hear your girl now. Hey, Raw Truth. I don't know what was going on. I was on my laptop and it was acting kind of funny, but I switched to my phone. So we're going to see how this goes. But basically, what it is that I was speaking on was Tay is a neutral being, right? Anytime it's been a situation with anybody from the little truth side that's had any type of squirrel or beef, I basically stay, how can I say, out of it. Now, if it's somebody coming from the other side that chooses to attack this side, then 9 times out of 10, that's when I'll speak my piece on it, right? The only thing that I have a problem with that was displayed this week that confuses me, and Raw Truth, I'm happy that you in here because, like I was saying, is I just so happened to come across your live, okay, last night, right? Amongst other things and other people's, right? And for me, I'm the type of person that if I'm going to put out information, any type of information, or if I say anything on my platform, I want it to be known for fact that it is true information, right? That's what it is. Out of sight, out of mind, period, right? But I have to be a bigger woman in this situation and say, because due to the humble situation, right? I seen your live and it seems to be a confusion on whether this person put this lie out here or if there's a lie that been told or if that person was involved in the situation at all, period, right? Now, with that being said, I seen your live and it said that that was the wrong person, that it wasn't her, but then I heard her saying out of her mouth that she did go to school with this person for 2 months and so on and so forth. Now, my thing, right? My thing. Good morning, Lisa. And see if you can rock with me on this one, Raw Truth. You understand what I'm saying? Because being that Tay normally stays out of sight, out of mind, and I respect people equally. One thing that I do stand on factually is the truth, right? So if a person has came out here and they actually did put the things out into the airwaves, that was put into the airwaves, that's a problem for me as a person and as a blogger. And I'm going to say why. Right. And I'm going to tell you why. Because even though we don't agree with the factors of Brianna, right? A lot of us don't like her actions. We don't like her ways. We don't like the things that she displayed and put out into the airwaves that has had to do with her ex-husband and a couple of other actions that took place, right? Now, one thing I don't like to do is put out false information on nobody. I don't care whether I have a liking for you or a dislike, okay? Truth is truth. And if it's not truth, I wouldn't want nobody to put no type of information out that they don't know for truth. But as a woman, right now, I have to stand in my shit because, oh, it's Sunday. I'm sorry, Lord, right? I have, as a blogger, took some of that information and ran with it. And it's not good information to run with, but it has been questionable throughout the factors of this saga because it made people look at things with a side eye. So to speak, I've said things like, okay, well, if Brianna's dad touched her, why would it be okay for her now to leave her kids with somebody that she know is an abuser, right? So for me, I went in video on my platform and said these type of things. Further, how can I say, pushing out a narrative of something that is not of a good nature, period, right? But if I was able to come up on my platform and put that information out there, then as a woman, I have to be able to come on my platform and retract it Because if I don't know if something is actually true, for me to sit there and run with it, it makes me wrong too. And that's not what I'm here for. I'm not just willing to grab any type of information and put it out there on a person because I don't agree with the actions that they have or the person that they is, regardless to what. And information that was exposed is not information that you can just sweep underneath a rug, so to speak. So I need y'all to let me know. And the fact is of, do y'all feel, right? Drop in the comments if y'all feel, right, that due to the factors of the information that was put out, that a lot of retracting has got to be done. And I'm not talking about things that a person put out for themselves. No, but I'm talking about some of the things that people of whatever walk done came on platforms and said. It seems like some things may basically everything hasn't been trustworthy, and we know that. But when you hold a person to a certain stature, it's kind of disappointing to say the least, right? So for me, do y'all feel that it's fair that even though it's brief, for those type of allegations to be put out on somebody? Because for one, those same allegations was kind of put out on Robert from another end when they say that he's a M and he does this and he does that. I felt bad for Humble, how people that was running with that false allegation about, well, that was so wrong. I couldn't let Humble go down with rumors that was lies. And that's the part that confuses me, Raw Truth, because I kind of went back and I looked at the live that you posted on your page. And it confused me because I'm looking at that live that's on your page, right? And I'm taking that into account. But then last night, just so happened, I catch the replay of Upper's live, and the person is still being sufficient on the factors of they did go to school with this person for 2 months, and the things that they basically said was truth, and they're standing on it. Now, I don't know which part to take in as truth that they were standing on. Is it the part about a person actually going to school with this person for 2 months? Or is it the factors of the allegations plus the factors of the person going to school with them for 2 months? So this is the part that confuses me. So I came to try to clear it up because one thing for sure and two things for certain, we don't want to forcefully accuse nobody, right? That's how we all got here. We don't all, or we don't never want to forcefully accuse somebody of something that they actually didn't do, right? That's my thing. That's my thing. So if Walt didn't do what he did, I wouldn't want to be on my platform on some this man is this and this man is that. Okay, if Brianna did something, Brianna did something. But if she didn't, just because I don't have a liking for her in that nature, I wouldn't want to just come out on my platform and say a person did this and a person did that. Where's the dad's background record? Not true. No one should be accused. I agree. Yes, I don't feel like it's right on so many levels, and it's pulling me in two different directions. Because when you a person that stands for the truth, you want to make sure that you ultimately providing the truth or standing beside the truth. You don't want to stand beside something that is not true and is just false allegations, because that's basically a defamation of character. You putting something on somebody that you're not sure if it's true or not. Do you understand? And a lot of us, I'm guilty when I heard the situation due to the factors of the platforms that the person was on. You understand? It made me feel like, okay, well, I don't think that these people would bring a person on their platform if they didn't do the back check first. Because in this saga, what you will realize is there's a lot of clout chasing people pleasers, right? a lot of clout chasing people pleasers. And when I say clout chasing people pleasers, it has to do from different ends. It has to do with certain platforms, and it has to do with certain, how can I say, supporters as well. And certain people will put themselves in certain positions just to feel like they being accepted by certain or said groups, right? Now, for me, this is scary. And I'm going to tell you why it's scary. Because we deal with a lot of people on the everyday basis from all over the world. And most of us is just a voice, right? Not many people have their own platforms, and even some that do don't cam up, right? So right now, a lot of people are known by their voice, right? And what's scary to me about that is a lot of these people that was not accepted on one side of the fence or either side of the fence, some of these people done made profiles, okay? And now they're coming as someone else other than themselves so they can be accepted into a group where they was no longer accepted. And as long as these people are basically just in the comments, yeah, she did say her little sister went to school with the ex. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but the age difference is the only thing that's questionable. Not only did she say her little sister went to school with the girl, if you go back and listen to Upper's live last night when she was doing her big apology to the people on the platform, she still furthermore stated that she went to school with Brianna for 2 months. So that's the part that confused me, because with the age group, it would be no reason why you and this girl would be in school at the same time within the same years with the amount of years of age that's in between the two, right? That's just my thing, right? And on top of the factors, why would it just be on the factors of when the divorce came out that now a person felt the need to hop from platform to platform to put this information out there freely? Why, when Robert and Brianna was together, we never heard of any of this information? Furthermore, because if it didn't just happen, it been happened. And a lot of people that's watching or a part of the situation now been watching the situation play out for the last 2 years. On top of the fact is a lot of people watch their content before the fallout. So why would these never know allegations that we've heard of prior to the divorce? And when people was put in the factors of side, once there became a Robert side and a Brianna side, you had people coming out the woodworks to try to destroy either side. So it was a lot of falsified information that was put out there that was not true. The math, say it, Lisa. The math is not mathing. So now me, I'm not one of those people that's just, oh, well, let me follow the group. If the group say this is what it is, then this is what it is. No, I would like to find out my own information on a person before I basically give them what it is that I feel that they deserve from me, because I'm a type of person that'll separate myself and put distance, okay? And that's just for the fact of, if it's not beneficial, okay, then it plays no part. You can't have certain energies around you, because then what you ultimately place yourself around, you will become. And if you're a person that's stand on your word and your word is your bond, you can't have things within your surroundings that basically make your word untrustworthy. And if you're willing to stand on something behind somebody that you don't know is true, that could make you untrustworthy too. Because I don't give a damn who you are. That type of information is not fun. Okay. And a lot of people within this sector, okay, have dealt with trauma at very young ages or through the factors of age, period. So to use these type of things to falsely incriminate somebody, that's crazy for me. That's crazy for me. And it's playing on people's sensitivity and sensory. I'm all for standing up for somebody if they deserve to be stand up for. Okay? But I'm not willing to stand behind nobody's lie. Tay will not stand behind nobody's lie. All right. When it comes to the supporters on the same side of the street that I'm on, if I see people squabble, arguing, going back and forth, Tay play her position and mind her business because I have respect for all. So I'm not going to involve myself in anything on either side with two people that I feel I got respect for both. Do you understand? Now, if something comes from the other side, yeah, Tay gonna be on it on some what you said, because what you said. But when it comes from the same side, I'm going to mind my business and hope that the people is able to work it out between them. And however it turns out, then that would be on the factors of them and not the extras that decided to include themselves. And I don't choose to be one. But I've noticed a lot of people just want clout and traction from this situation. I don't know why. Why would you want clout and recognition from something that's negative? I mean, a lot of people got into this situation because something was of not a good nature. It wasn't of a good nature. It was DV, right? So why would people want to attach themselves to DV just to get the type of clout and sense it how like I don't know. I don't like people like that's kind of like the boy that cried wolf, right? And we say this about Brianna all the time. Everybody try to place themselves in everybody's circle, right? It's some people that be on this internet, right? Beyonce's internet. And I've been in some people's lives. And I don't know if some people got multiple devices or hey, it's with critical. Good morning. I don't know if people got um multiple devices or be on multiple devices, but I've seen some people be in everybody chat at the same damn time. And I'm figuring out to myself, like, now I know support is a thing. Don't get it twisted, right? But some people they don't be looking to give support. They be looking to gain acceptance, okay? And some people are not accepted out in their real lives to where they come and they generate people in circles to place themselves in to replace what it is that they don't have outside of the internet. That's what I thought. I remember. So he has a history of this type of charge. He just didn't harm his daughter in this manner. Right. Now, that's the part that I don't want to put out there. That could be a lie. If a person did what they did, then let's correctively say what a person did, not have to add things on to what a person didn't do. And then with something so, how can I say? Terrible to say that a person touched their own child and touched you too. Another person and this person supposedly used to share clothes. This is the person now. The person that is unknown at this point in time because we don't know, right? That's what was said. We don't know, right? But this person shared clothes. They went to the same school. So happenly, the guidance counselor had to get informed, and the parents was involved. And then Bree stopped speaking to this person, which now implemented Bree into a situation because it basically meant that she knew that this person was getting violated. And the only thing that she did within the situation was stop speaking to the person. Am I confused? Am I confused? Hey, Shirley, did I get it right? Because I don't want to mix up any of the information or whatever. I even went back into some of my old videos because I had recorded the live. But when I seen that you put it out, Raw Truth, you kind of saved me the work because you know Tay do a lot of videos, honey. Shit. Make sure y'all hit that like button for your girl while you here. Definitely and support your host, okay? With the most. It's Sunday. Let's pay some ties. No, but seriously, I'm for what's right and not for what's wrong. So if Wolf is a kitty toucher on his own account, then okay. That part, if he did that, then let's put out the factors that he did that, right? But if he did not touch his own daughter, I don't think that that's some type of accusations that should be put out into the water. And me personally, it would be very embarrassing to me, okay? Because sometimes when we look for attention, you never know the type of attention that you're going to get, right? Right? That means it could be positive attention or it can be negative attention that you receive. Don't be so quick to jump in circles to receive attention that may be attention of negativity. That's crazy for me. That's crazy for me. I'm going to just be honest. And I'm going to say this with my whole chest. Brianna do enough shit that ain't nobody got to put no extra shit on her. Okay? So if a person did do something, it's enough things out here that a person did do that we know is true for a person that should, well, a person shouldn't have to come out here and tell no full stories about nothing because the real ones is whew, key to key. Well, Humble is someone that's a supporter and she also has a platform. Her name is actually Queen Unique, right? And actually someone that I actually had an ultimate respect for, right? But one thing that we have in this life is our word, okay? Your word is your bond, right? So anytime your word can no longer be trusted, that becomes a problem because when people have to figure out whether what you're saying is true or false, then situations are going to start to run its course. And one thing just be a domino effect for other things, okay? Because now, once a person got into said situations or said disagreements or whatever, it made people further look into a person as a whole, right? And within looking into a person as a whole, some information came out and it was on some, well, hey, this person ain't who they actually say they is. This girl is from months ago in the saga and went on multiple platforms, basically putting out into the air that Brianna's father was a toucher. And not only was he a toucher, but he touched her and touched Brianna as well. And the fact is that basically Brianna knew about the situation, and the way that she handled it was by not speaking to the person anymore after they were so cool, shared clothes, and a host of other things. Right? Now, I don't know if a person didn't think that the internet was going to find out, but when they say the internet is undefeated, they say that for a reason. How you think they be going back getting all these old fucked up pictures of everybody posting them on this same goddamn internet? You could have been posted a picture from 10 years ago at your child junior high school graduation. You get into an argument with somebody in this saga. You don't even look like that no more the way you looked from 10 years ago. But I guarantee you that picture from 10 years ago is damn sure going to be put up on your ass because you may forget. But the internet never forgets, especially when you can go back and get it. You see how Raw Truth was able to go back and get that video? And I'm going to just be honest. You know, Tay, she got windshields. She got big glasses, big dogs, right? So even watching the video, it was kind of dark. Like the person was kind of dark. I could see the eyes, you know, but I was laying down half sleep. And the fact is about the so I don't know if it was just the factors of I was tired and I couldn't really put a visual to the person's, how can I say, features of the face to match it with the person that the blame is being put on, or I was even listening to the voice, right? But even though we all have voices and stuff like that, voices can change. But I didn't just want to go along with something because that's something that was said. It's a lot of things that's been said and put out on some good people within the factors of this situation that came out later on, and it was found to not be true. But whatever the person went through from the accusations has already taken its course. Good morning, TC. Hey, sis. Girl, I was at the casino the other day. I was like, tap, 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 tap it up. I can't wait to see you again, Hunty. But yeah, if a person is not on no bullshit, you don't want a person to be treated like shit. You understand what I'm saying? And for me, Humble has done nothing but show Tay respect since she's been on in my chat, any place I see her, or within the factors of throughout the internet. You understand what I mean? And because of these allegations, they decide to cut Humble off, but yet still supporters, people that told so many lies on. Yes, RH and so many others. RH was falsely accused of being a child M, but yet and that's one thing for me. Because I'm gonna be honest, okay? I watched the Mora video too. And she was going hard, like she was defending her little sister or something. Like she had real beef with Humble on some, yeah, bitch, come outside type shit. And excuse me, Grace and Jones, back the fuck up. You just happy to jump on any situation that has to do with the factors of Bree fucking Lala. Okay, so anytime you feel you could run to her defense as Captain Save a Hoe, that's exactly what's going to happen. I don't give a fuck if you was told that an ant stole a crumb of her bread when she was in the 8th grade. You gonna come on your platform and be like, ant, now ant, come forward, come to the front, because I know when you was in, stop playing with me. Still support them, but want to cut Humble off. How do you feel about that, Tay? Listen, I see a lot of ratchet shit going on, but you know what I do? I mind my business because sometimes silence can be your best friend, right? And allowing silence to be your best friend is the best thing that you can do in a lot of situations, because what I've learned is if you plant a seed, a flower shall grow, right? And I've seen a lot of supporters play the plant a seed and a flower shall grow. And that's where a lot of the problems do come from. Because me personally, I'm gonna keep it as real and funky as fucking possible, right? Let me just say this. You can know that people are in the factors of having a disagreement, right? If I know that two people that I know is having a disagreement, and I just so happen to pop into a person's live, because not all the time when you pop in a live, you actually know what a live is pertaining to. Sometimes we just fall into the lives because we support the person that's doing the live. Now, once you get in the live, you basically will see what the commentary is basically speaking of, right? And if you see that you're in, how can I say, a hot zone, right? I'm not going to comment in a live where I know that this person is speaking on this person and I got respect for this person too, because I wouldn't want my comment to be misled as if I'm planting a seed for a flower to go. To grow. So, like you say, sometimes the best thing is out of sight, out of mind. I can still like the live. Okay. A like is free. And it's also anonymous, baby. That's why they give people the factors that's bushwatchers or trolls to like the like button as well, and you never know who the hell is not like Facebook, okay? Next to every like, it doesn't tell you who liked your situation, who disliked your situation. All you know is you will have a collective certain amount of likes there. So if I enter into a live and I see that it's a live where two people or a person is going against someone that I possibly have respect for as well, and I don't want to be caught in the middle of a situation, I will like the live and keep it moving to still show my support for the person, even if not for the situation, because I'm never going to support people tearing each other down. That's just me. So I'm not going to be one of those that's in the stadium, in the stands, like, woo, as if I'm rooting it on. Nah. Nate was going hard. Well, yes, she was. Yes, she was. Call the motherfucking po on his ass right now. That's the only thing she ain't say was call the po on Humble. I think if she could have, she would have. I think if she could have, she definitely would have. But for me, it just was crazy because it just seemed like a person jumped from one situation. You went from having beef with these people to now being accused of allegations by these people. And then they saying that a person is the Lulu because they did a whole police interview with headphones that was not plugged in. Now, I know Tay be smoking a little bit of the weeds, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. I watched that goddamn live. I ain't never noticed that. If that was the case, I ain't never noticed that. If anything, I'm going to be honest. I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, wow, shit just got real. A person got these types of people on the phone. They must got some type of pull. Because I didn't know that you could just have officials sitting on the line listening to what's going on the internet. Because if that's the case, a lot of people would have been buried a long time ago. A long time ago. Because some people in this situation definitely have had some things done to them where they need some police assistance on the line. It was the hypocrisy for me. Woo chili. Yes. She did play like she was going to call the Listen, that lady is crazy too. And like I said, delusion. Everybody got delusion in their own way. I think some people that have been a part of this situation entirely too long to the point they starting to feel like they really know these people in real life. That's scary. Not the plug wasn't in. Right, right, critical. That was my thing. Please no. Because I watched the whole video and I swear to God, I never paid attention to that. I said I was gonna go back today and watch just to see if I seen the wire hanging. I ain't even being funny. Yes, ma'am. Everyone is not loyal. You see, yes, yes. And you definitely find that out the hard way. Because before people even have proof of an information or of information, they will run with it. And that's what I was guilty of. Because if I wasn't sure and I did not research that information about that girl father touching her, I had no right going on my platform re-speaking those words out of my mouth if I was not sure that those words was true. Okay, but for me being the person that I am, I was trying to figure out if this person has these said charges, right? And if said charges did play out with said mother, how in return does now said mother be comfortable with leaving the children with said father? And now I still equally feel that way, even if the situation was that a person touched Rihanna, even if a person has charges of touching any goddamn body, it still stands and states the same way. How could you be comfortable with leaving your children with someone that you know has these type of charges? If it's the case, because every time her and Johnny Boy went out, the dad was the babysitter. So if your dad or this person was said to have done something of such heights, how could you be comfortable leaving this person with your kid at all? Which is confusing me because when did these charges even come about on Wolf, right? Because I seen the little mug shot on the internet. I did, but people doctor things these days, so it makes you question some of the things that you've seen to even know if it's true, right? But this man was living in the basement when Robert and Brianna was together. So at what point in time did he become a toucher? Was he touching before the divorce or after? Like, when was the charges like put out there on a person? I don't know. But I tell y'all one thing, okay? You can no longer be surprised in this saga about nothing. Okay? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing should be able to surprise you at this point because the turns and listen, listen, between the situation with Kevin last week, okay, and then this situation this week, mind you, Tay wasn't on the airways for a couple of days. Speaking of which, your girl is 40 something subscribers away from 13K. Help Tay get to that, baby, so I could be 13K Tay out here on these YouTube streets, growing and glowing, baby, growing and glowing. Right. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Help Tay get to 13K. No, but it's funny, but not funny, y'all, for real. Because the shit that we done came across on this and within this saga, if you wasn't there to witness it, you wouldn't believe it. If somebody was to tell you this shit, you would think that they was actually writing a fictional book or some shit. But to actually play a part in this situation and see the key players in the actions that people have decided to take, oh Lord, oh Lord. Oh Lord. It's scary though. Because a person could just come up here. The charges the dad had was on incest charge. The documents was put out there. Yeah, because I posted those documents in one of my videos. But now I'm saying, if anything, can you take whatever has been said and say that it is actually true? Because we've seen people put documents together too throughout this saga. Now, I'm not saying that he innocent. If he did it, he did it. But the fact is that now it kind of, oil and water don't mix, right? So when you throw some shit or throw water and oil, it's just gonna separate itself, right? And if this man did not do what was said that he did, I just would hope that he would be able, because how do you separate a person from some type of situations or allegations like this? Yes. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And if I was wrong, I want to definitely come up here and apologize because I would want the same respect if someone had that type of situation that had something to do with me. I'm all for letting a person know what it is that they got going on. If it's put out here to the world, that they putting it out here to the world. But I wouldn't want to put nothing on a person that's not true. So me saying the things that I've said on my platform regarding that situation, I have to retract all of that and take it all back. Because at the end of the day, if I don't know that it's true, I'm putting defamation on a person's character too. And that's not something that I would ever want to do. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. That part. But I had yet to address her girl that was wrong as well. That's where she needs to start. Listen, they not never going to address that girl. But one thing that we can say is her. Thank you for that super sticker, Simone. listen, what one thing that we can say, they applaud that behavior. Birds of a feather flock together, okay? And a lot of people, some people is never gonna tell a person that they wrong because that's where they getting they how can I say attention from. If they feel like it's because of this person that they in the position that they in, then all respect is going to always be given. Especially like that's a yes man type of situation. I wouldn't want no parts. Hey, Carisha, they scared to tell Bree that she wrong. But what I've noticed is a lot of the supporters is starting to catch on. I don't know if y'all seen my second video yesterday because I put out two. But within the second video, it had the comments that her supporters was dropping within her comment section underneath that video. Like, you can't throw stones and live in a glass house, sis. You cannot throw stones and live in a glass house. You cannot sit here and talk about bashing and being all for peace when just 3 weeks ago, wasn't you on this same internet throwing shit on your twin father and been on the internet since throwing shit on your ex-husband, which is crazy because Brenda and Robert used to get into arguments about her recording at first. She wasn't really with the camera, right? But look at the shit that we got to see once she decided to pick up the camera comfortably. Yes, you got to sit back and watch. You have to. That's why it's not always good to speak prematurely. It's not. And a lot of times bloggers have that as a problem because sometimes people that even support us will give us information and they might not know whether it's true or false. They may just come across the information and they'll be like, well, I'm going to give this to the person, send it to the person that I know, blog or whatever, as information without researching the information first. And a lot of times that's how basically defamation sets in because then now the blogger, once it comes out that that information is not true, has to come back and retract their statement on some, listen, I might have put something out there that wasn't true or whatever. It's a lot of different ways that information can be put out there wrong. Wrong. I'm gonna just say that wrong. And when when wrong information is put out there, that's just what it is. Wrong. But the type is not what you do, it's always how you do it, right? And we say this even when it comes down to our kids, right? If you do something to somebody and you apologize to them, it should never be an I apologize, but. No, what do you mean you apologize? But it's either you apologize or you don't. You don't apologize to somebody and still have a reason for what it is that you did. Once you get to the decision of making an apology, that's what it is. I apologize for what I did to you. That's it. Or I apologize for what I said to you. That's it. Not I apologize, but I would have never did what I did or said what I said if you didn't do X, Y, Z. That's corny for me because I don't give a fuck. Anything that Tay do, she's going to stand on it too. And I'm not going to apologize to somebody just because they apologize to me. If I feel like a person wronged me and the feeling that I took on correctively, then that's going to be where I'm standing. So sometimes people will try to apologize to manipulate a situation, even though they don't mean the apology. The selective outrage is something that's common on their platforms. Demon time over there for a bag, period. And you know what they say, all money is not good money. Okay? If I got to stay on my platforms and accept what it is that I accept without no negative wish or attached to it, I'll appreciate that. I'll appreciate my little super stickers and my little cash apps that I get from my supporters. Okay? Oh, new member. Hey, Joy. Thank you for joining. But I want to stand behind truth and facts. Truth and facts. And if I'm known for standing on anything is truth and facts. Tay is not wishy-washy. Ain't no, oh, I feel this way now, and then I feel another way later. No, when even down to the factors of when Amora did that motherfucking peace treaty. You ain't see Tay nowhere over there within the factors of being PC or treaty at fucking all. Because at the end of the day, I done said too much shit that I actually feel about this lady to now be on her platform talking about some oh kumbaya or no, 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 mm-mm, mm-mm, not me, not me. Everybody do things differently. I can't judge those that decided to, and that was their decision to do. But far as me, nah, where I'm from, ain't no spinning the block, bro. Once you made your bed, you lie in that shit. It's nice and comfortable just for you. Hey Tamara. I was in the bushes at work taking a break, came in. Speak raw truth. I just finished listening to your video too. Yes, I did. And that put me in the middle of to be or not to be is the question. Because I don't want to falsely accuse anybody of anything if that's not the case. But if they are guilty, then you know, you know. But far as the information that was brung out, regardless of whether true or false, if we don't know that the information is true or false, then I'm gonna retract the fact is that I even put it out there. Amen. Say it again. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I just want to see, like, just being honest, if it does come to the fact is that it wasn't the person, but then the person was not supposed to be in Battlefield talking about, I was in school with the girl for 2 months and like, that fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Cause y'all know Tay keep it 100, right? Even 110 sometimes. And I was on that. I'm gonna be real. I was kind of saying that a person was on Upper's platform ass kissing like a motherfucker. Because if somebody said something to me and gave me a reason to say something back, you're gonna have to sit on that. Nigga, if we apologizing from where we at, not from where we came from. Because anything I said at that point in time, I meant. So now for me to sit here and say, oh, I only said that because you said this, that would make me full of shit. Lisa, oh, good morning, Tay and chat. Talk your ish, Tay. This is getting out of hand. That was so wrong to make false allegations on. Yes, right, yes, especially a person that do shit enough on their own accounts. Brianna don't need nobody coming out putting nothing extra on her. Okay? She got enough extra on herself. Enough. But not when people came out here and did Robert the same disservice. Hey, Upper. Not when people came and did Robert the same disservice and said that he was an M and all type of shit. Like, that's false allegations and that's defamation of character. And once you put something like that out into the airwaves, that's not something that could be taken back. And for me to hear Humble on Upper's platform last night talking about no, if you said something, stand on it. It be that for me. Period. Period. Now, if you didn't stay or you wasn't the person that put the allegations into the air, then I can understand a person standing on that. Like, I don't give a damn what nobody said. That was not me. Okay, but for people to find information that such and so, it just kind of makes it like up in the air because people was comfortably going back and forth, right? So they had a reason to go back and forth, right? So now, once you on that plateau or on that platform, all that energy go away. Nah, fuck you, bitch. I said what I said because that's what I thought that it was. Now, if I misconstrued anything that was said or took anything the wrong way, then that's my bad. You understand? That's a difference. But I'm not gonna go say a whole bunch of fucked up shit about people. Put all type of saying I put this out on people, and then once I get around those so same people, I'm nothing more than apologetic. The math ain't mathing. The math is not mathing, but the way Amora was on some humble, get in here because you ain't said nothing about me. It's kind of quick that was the way that a person took. It seemed like anything that she can use to defend this girl to get her attention, that's what she's going to do. It didn't even have nothing to do with the humble situation. It was just something to come out and say, "Oh, I see another person that did Brianna wrong." Don't nobody give a fuck. How many people done came out here and lied on Robert? Like at the end of the day, and I didn't see that much energy within people to correct it. Now, me, I'm gonna correct myself because if I don't know that information is true and I came out here and put it on my platform, that's my fuck up. I can't blame nobody else for that because if I didn't research that information and I just ran and put it out there, I'm a part of the problem. Do you feel what I'm saying? So as an adult and as a woman, I have to apologize for those type of accusations putting them on my platform if I did not research the information. But far as being a person that's on some backpedaling shit, I don't respect it because people will act one way when they within a certain group and have all type of heart. But then when they by themselves and they catching strays, it's never that type of energy. It's never that type of energy. My thing is, silent should be people's best friend. If you don't want to be a part of nothing, don't fucking say nothing. Simple shit. It's not hard. But so many people be so hard up to be accepted or a pick me ass person that at the end of the day, they'll put themselves in the center of attention by people that they know don't fuck with them and they know that they don't fuck with them the long way. But just because these people get this type of attention, they want to place themselves around them so they could get the attention too. Like kick rocks. Kick rocks. It's the ones cutting off humble and want to correct humble but haven't corrected a moral or any of them folks over there. Well, personally speaking, it's in the air. That's what I'm saying, real true. That's why I said at the end of the day, everybody want to hop on this person back. But what about all these fake ass allegations that done came out on Robert throughout the factors of this saga? I didn't see people doing all type of lives talking about how this man, yes, I didn't see that. If you for wrong information, you for wrong information, period. But you only for wrong information that you feel gonna clear your whore ass friend. Mm-mm. They besties with Amara, but got the audacity to say they cutting humble off. That ish pissed me off. Yeah, that would piss me off too. Because if I'm not sure information, I'm not just gonna run with it. That's basically going in circles or talking in circles, saying what you're not gonna do, and that's exactly what you're doing. If you saying that you're not fucking with this person because they created such and such action, then how are you even defending the person that you defended? Because all they is full of bullshit ass actions. They don't call the truth. Yes, yes, yes. Let's talk about it. Okay, talking about he was sleeping with his baby mama. That would basically make his child his family member. They said this man or got a thing for young girls and or took advantage of a young girl because Brianna was so young. A whole bunch of stupid shit. But the one thing that they find the needle in the haystack with, they want to run with now is humble. Get in here and all type of. Why we ain't never seen no title that said Brianna get in here? Why we ain't never seen Bree get in here, come to the front of the class? Because there's a lot of lies that we done caught this person in, and we ain't seen no person doing no 6 and 7 hour lives on it. Like, you know what? She doing that lying stuff again, y'all. I'm just bringing it to the forefront. If you a person, if you a real blogger, at the end of the day, you putting the information out there for the people to see. You're not picking and choosing which information you take in comfortably. Okay, if it's about putting out the truth, you have to put out the whole truth. You can't put out half truth and then expect people to sit there and back you. Nah, 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 nah. And all of them ran with it. Sure did, and still is. It still is. And I'm going to just be honest with you. And one thing that I don't like, this is one thing for certain and two things for sure. People that don't come with that type of heat, I don't like to see that they get taken advantage of. You understand what I'm saying? Because the energy that people have for one person will not be the same energy that they have for other people. The way Amara went about the factors of calling that girl out or this, that, and the third, no. Mm-mm. Don't respect it. Respectfully, April, happy Sunday. Good morning, beautiful. And Nate played the live last night while trying to call Humble out because she said Humble called out. Listen, because she said Humble called out muffling sounding sex worker. Okay. Well, listen, if it's blue, we gonna say it's goddamn blue. She ain't the first person to call out the muffling sounding sex worker, and she won't be the last to call out the muffling sounding sex worker. Who and how many people has the muffling sounding sex worker called out to have anybody calling upon in the first goddamn place? Let's say or figure out one person that person hasn't come on the internet and felt like they had the rights to have their name in their mouth comfortably. I just finished watching and Harlot when I saw her headset wasn't plugged in. Hilarious. Listen, April, that kind of took me out. That kind of took me out because I said I was gonna go back and watch it because I hope for damn sure my ad. I know I be smoking the weed, y'all. Tay be smoking the weed. Now I noticed, I know damn well I ain't watched that video that hard and never seen the cord wasn't plugged in. Now that doesn't make a person look kind of credible with that part right there. You can't do a whole segment as if you're talking to some people's in your ear, and then within that same live, people notice that the cord ain't plugged in. Because then now the people that seriously want to defend the factors of, we gonna have to ask, girl, what happened? Is that like fuck it? We gonna say it was Bluetooth. She had the headphones that was either you could use the wire or it was Bluetooth. She was using the Bluetooth feature. She wasn't using the wire feature. Shit. That's all I could come up with on the spot, y'all. Y'all gonna have to work with me. I hope that one is doable. You know, she had the two function headphones, one with the Bluetooth feature, and you could use the wire feature. Okay, she wasn't plugged in, so she was connected Bluetooth. That's that. Listen, all credibility is out the fucking window. I tried. I tried, April. I tried. It was Bluetooth. I'm telling y'all, it was Bluetooth. Oh shit. Raw truth, this is sickening. No, it is sickening. It is. And me personally, I'm about to do 14 lives asking tomorrow. Well, why you ain't go this hard when people was talking about Broadway? How Jeannie did her 7-hour live the other day, Rover? Why you ain't do a 7-hour live asking people why they put them fake charges on Rover? Why you out there putting out fake allegations talking about he was sleeping with his cousin and they had a baby? What type of ish is that? So yeah, you're gonna have to come to the front of the class, ma'am. You definitely gonna have to come to the front of the class because what's good for one is definitely good for the other. So if Humble was so how proudly announced, let's do some announcements. If we into announcements, let's do announcements. And it's bad because the only reason why she targeted Humble like that is because she wanted somebody to be known or looked at as a bigger liar than her and Brianna. Okay, but the things that I'm just being honest, that's some Delulu shit, but it's laughable for somebody to do an interview with headphones and they not plugged in. That's some funny shit, but I'm running with the Bluetooth. But for you to knowingly get on your platform and la and defend somebody that la, that lets me know that the only thing you was trying to do was put on a show. You thought that you was fucking with the weakest link, and I'm not trying to call Humble a weak link, but you already knew that she was in some deep shit with a couple of people, and you jumped on it, ma'am. Well, her credibility is also out the window when Upper did that math about the age difference. Oh, damn, Gina. Oh, shit. I'm trying to be all for sisterhood. And at the end of the day, niggas is just chopping it. I'm trying to figure out how in the world did they start with Humble anyway? Where all this come from? No, that part is not my business. The only part that is my business is the allegations. Who she was arguing back and forth with, and the reason they was arguing, how they say, that is not my problem. Not my problem. That is not my problem. But the part about the allegations, that's some serious shit. That part is my problem because as a person, I also put that information out there for months to say, hey, girl, your daddy is a toucher. How you keep leaving your daughters with the toucher? Not only your daughters, but boys get touched too. So at the end of the day, I'm confused, right? So I had to come back and retract my statement on that. But the fact is of what grown people do on grown people time is not no business of mine. But the fact is that they seen that Humble was already out and about in a situation, okay? Because it was all over the place. If you was not nowhere, you still seen it. Okay. So how did one and one make two? How did from the factors of Humble arguing with Upper and whoever else name she decided to speak, Retta, Amber, whoever else, J Bands, Miss Fee, whatever. How the fuck did it go from her arguing with them to then now she's the person that put out the fake allegations months ago? But then, not for nothing, she would have been better off not doing the segment with the police and the government and everybody else that she said was in them headphones, because then that just made her look non-credible. But the fact is that that was the first thing that people attempted to jump on. It's crazy for me. People say they don't be paying attention, but they do. Yes, y'all been called that out about Walter. Right. We sure did. We sure did. We was calling Walter Walt Disney out this mother. Stop playing. He was taking the kiddies to Disneyland for real. We thought he was catching him a Philly Phil. So now we don't know it's really real. Oh shit. That's my whole thing. I don't have nothing against with Humble, but the live with the headphone. Yes. Took me all the way out. Okay, so Raw, we on the same time. I myself was laughing my ass off, falling on. Listen, okay, we gonna be honest. If we being honest, okay, when I did watch Amora's live last night, right, and every time she said, "Oh," every time she talking to that headphone, I just want to slap the screen. I that took me out because she was really like, "Huh? Yeah. Would you say?" I'm about to do a video for the rest of the week with headphones not plugged in. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I think we could have a case of one flew over the cuckoo's nest with this humble. Listen, respectfully, April, I'm sorry. Once I seen that, I'm trying to defend the fact is that maybe the headphones was Bluetooth. Maybe the headphones was Bluetooth. Okay, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Upper said that math ain't mathing. Her and Brianna about 10 goddamn years apart now. Unless this girl done got left back every year that she been in school, why the hell would they be in school together? So then the story is that was it the little sister that was in school or was she in school? Because then on Upper Platform last night, she said that she was in school with Brianna for 2 months. And unfortunately, back then in that time, they ain't have cell phones for her to be able to take pictures. Listen, I'm trying to be. Hey, Meek Me. Now I'm hoping. Okay, ain't no way that big grown ass woman got up there and did that whole live and them headphones was not plugged in. She should at least put the headphone piece in her pocket or something. Not just leave it dangling to where at some point in time you could be exposed. Okay, that shit would have been that. First of all, I wouldn't have never did no shit like that. That's number one. If anything, I would have acted like, or if you was gonna go that far, you should have just acted like they was bushwatchers and nobody would have never known nothing. You could have just been like, yes, I have people that's in the comment section that will not reveal themselves, but they are watching this live for whatever reason. Listen, closed TV of a closed circuit, whatever circuit of the circus was going to be there. They should have been in all of the bushes. You should have made sure you left them in the bushes, not to be on the phone like you a telemarketer and you about to sell somebody some shit with these headphones in your ear. And then you had the nerve that, yes, I'm nervous. Yes, I am a little nervous. Oh my God. Oh my God. If seen it all was a person, if I have seen it all I'm telling you no lies. I'm telling you, just when I thought I could no longer be surprised within this saga. Okay. Okay. And okay. Yo, yes, she did. Amara said if she talking to them headphones one more time, yo, that took me out. Okay. She said, look at her. Look at her. Oh my God. Just lying to be relevant and popular. But for what? Being yourself is the biggest fucking flex. Nigga, why chase clout when you can be the clout? That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, anybody I place myself around, it will be because I feel like we equally yoked. I'm not going to place myself around somebody because I feel like I get props around because I'm around somebody. If you don't kick several buckets with that shit, people are too hard up to be accepted. Like a pick me as person. Don't pick me. I'd rather you not pick me if that is the case. Please don't pick me. Don't. Because I only want to run with like-minded goddamn people. And if I see that you don't have a mind of your own, me and you can't rock with each other, period. Because for one, I'm very strong-minded and opinionated. And that can be taken a certain type of way. Some people take it as real, but some people take it as much. And one thing that's for sure, and two things that's for certain, anything that's real ain't gonna have to tell you that it's real because it's an action. And people get real actions out of real people. And a lot of times they can't take the heat that comes with it. You know that how they say that that rain that be going around that meme, it's hot on the bottom. I said it's a lot of people will still reach for that shit until they figure out it's hot on the bottom. I'm one of those people that once you jump in the street with me, there is no more sidewalks. Ain't no more sidewalks. Let's stay in this street. But if I respect you, then you're going to respect me. And that's on period. But so many people look to prove or gain respect from motherfuckers that ain't about nothing. Period. Period. And I live in Chicago. One thing about CD is not going to sit on no month. Right. Right. That one right there took me out. Like, wait a minute, we got the popo. She said call the popo ho. She told him last week to call the popo, but we were serious. Now we got the police included in the saga to where now they just coming in, hopping in lives. Well, listen, I don't fuck with the po-po ho, so hopefully they don't never come and listen to none of the shit that Tay got to say. Please miss me. Skip over my platform. Those is not the type of accolades that I am looking for, baby. I don't want to be known for being cool with the popo. That's not the type of shit we grew up on, okay? If the popo ever was included, it was not good. And for me, I'm just going to be honest, baby. In certain areas, you know that even if you in the right, you ain't calling the popo, because if you mad enough, you gonna be the person that's gone. And I ain't gonna be the one to call the popo most of the time, because I'm gonna be the one going to goddamn jail. Because the heat that I'm gonna have on me when they come, instantly I'm going to be seen as the person that's wrong. Because being that I'm calm all of the time, that energy on the other side is not good. So that's why a lot of the times I make sure I keep it where it's supposed to be. So that way I know that if a person receive it, they deserved it definite and definitely. Shit, a motherfucker might come at a 1. I'm coming at a 10, maybe 110. So buyers beware. That's why I tell you always laughing. They probably think like, hey, she's so goddamn. I know a lot of people be like, oh yeah, she's so goofy. She always laughing and this, that, and the third. Don't know. Why am I gonna take shit serious when I know I'm serious? Ain't nothing that serious. Ain't nothing that serious. And the shit that is serious, when it's time to be serious about it, trust me, you're gonna see a different temperature. But I'm appreciative for life. Nigga, God gave me another 24. Everybody didn't get to get picked. So when you rush through life, you end up at death. And I'm not letting nobody put that type of stress in me, baby. So I'm going to continue to laugh, and find shit funny. But that don't make Tay no goddamn dummy. Don't get it twisted, baby. The element of surprise. Show enough. Tay, how was humble speaking into the headphones? Hello, say it again. Say, yes. I'm nervous. Okay. Okay. Now, if you wonder why I'm going to be speaking like this, is because this is for my formal, and it's basically going to be because anything that we talk about here today in this live is going to be on the, hold on. They're talking to me. I'm going to have to get used to, somebody talking into my ear while I'm talking to you guys. This is all new for me. Yes, this is Blue. Today is Marietta Day. Y'all trying to have me burn with y'all today. Y'all sending me straight to hell with y'all. Yes, because today is Marietta Day. So, the blue is representing. What's that you say? Yes. The upper echelon podcast. Um, yes. Yes. And Beyond Crafting with Redder. Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure. Okay, so would you say take those two out of okay. Okay, no problem. Okay, well, Upper Echelon Podcast and Beyond Crafting with Retta. I'm just putting this as a formal, I'll give you guys a chance to take things down. Retta, I don't know, but I don't even really know her. Beyond Crafting with Retta, it's been said that I was copying her, but I don't understand how I could be copying her if my thing's been put out there since 2018. What's that? What's that you say? Oh, well, shout out to the people that it's shout out. I didn't know we shout out the police. When did we start shouting out the police? When did the police start taking shout outs? When did that become a thing? I thought that you would say I appreciate Wait, say that was great. Yes. Listen, that part, listen, I can't defend the person on that part. They kind of hung it up for them goddamn selves. Because if credibility wasn't shot before then, that definitely shot it. Hold on, yes. Would you say? Yes, that's Pay Me to Beef. She also goes as Real Crimes. Yes, Amber. Yes, in Alexis. Yes, but Alexis could not be served because she's no longer living with Amber, and we know why. We know why, Alexis. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, this is the Chicago, Alabama, New York, Wisconsin, Alaska, North Dakota, Texas, Arizona Police Department that we have down here in the comments. Yes. Yes. Yes, my daughter is in a profile picture with the police dog. Yes, that does mean I'm connected to a lot of people. Yes. Hold on one second. Yes, this is the Marietta Blue. You know, we're celebrating our town today because we live in the rich part of Georgia. And at the end of the day, this town is cut off from all the other towns because we're the richest. And being that we're the richest town, and I'm one of the people that lives here, I was able to get the whole police department, the government, the president, and the other people that needs to be involved. So if you people don't leave me alone, this is a warning. Yes, hold on. Yes, you said they see that my headphone is not plugged in, huh? Is that what you say? Oh shit, I'm exposed. Oh shit. Well, we're gonna have to tell him it's Bluetooth, okay? That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. It was Bluetooth. Okay. Well, you guys, okay, we're gonna have to let the Justice Department go now. So thankful that they can be here and hear me out. Everything is good. It is what it is. So hopefully, you ladies, the Upper Echelon podcast, yeah, Beyond Crafting with Retta, yeah. Amber, Pay Me to Beef, yeah. Alexis, we know why you moved out of Amber's house, yeah. This is a formal, yes. Okay, you guys have a wonderful day. Okay, now, bye bye. Hello. Hi, y'all. Now I could jump down into the comments because see, now we have the popo off the line. And I just had to let people know that you never know who you're messing with until you know who you're messing with. And I think we've all figured out who we've been messing with. That's it. And that's all. I rest my case. You know, if Tay don't come and give y'all nothing else, I'm gonna give y'all laughs. And the bad part, when the funny shit is the truth, see, we can laugh when it's the truth. All right, we don't like lying off of lies and shit, right? Because lies don't be funny, but the truth is actually funny as hell. When people show them true selves, it's more comical than them actually trying to be comical. Because that took me out. That took me out. And I'm telling y'all, because you know I'm not a liar. I'm definitely going to go back after I get off of this live. Okay. And y'all probably gonna be laughing once this live end. Cause y'all gonna say, there go Tay going back to go watch that goddamn video to see if them headphones is plugged in. Cause I am. I am. I said it. Right. I hope y'all hit that like button for your girl since y'all been here. That I came back into the comments took me out. Yes. Okay, now I'm back in the comments. Okay, I'm waiting for the two mods. Once I see those two mods come in, then we can get started. Open book. Open book. Yes, she's the moderator. You will see her with the wrench. Okay, TC Chronicles. Okay, TC Chronicles in the building. That's the two that I was waiting for. You will see these like These ladies with the wrench, you will see open NTC with the wrench. Those are the moderators. We can get started. I will allow you ladies to they basically deal with the comments while I deal with this. You know, anybody up, delete him. He has to go. I'm really not even dealing with that today. Delete him. Delete him. I'm not even for it. James, you gotta go, James. Well, Ted, I'm going to watch the live as well. Yes, because I need to see. Okay. You know, I got over 40-year-old eyes. I got to make sure if these eyes was actually seeing what was being said was sore. Okay. But between the headphone not being plugged in and the age difference, uh, I like to give a shout out to Upper for knowing how to do math. You a real one. POP, hold it down. Mama, love you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hilarious. Listen, we all need a laugh sometime, okay? You can't always be so serious. And if this ain't a laugh, the Upper did that shit. She said 1 and 7. No, that don't make two. We're the 1 and 1. 1 and 1 make two. 1 plus 7. We're gonna have to look into this now. Cause why was you on the grounds with kids that young? Huh? Either you was getting left back every year in your last years, or what was your business? What was your business? And if you handle situations in your life like you handle them headphones, then girl, girl, hey that one. Wait, hold on. They talking to me in my ear. Hold on. You know I gotta get used to this, y'all. What you say? Oh, okay, y'all. I'm sorry. That's gonna be my thing all day. All day. All day. Which is crazy because I'm gonna be real with y'all. For a week, my household was sick. Everybody was going back and forth. Back and forth. Tay, please do a reel. You would do it best for real. Which is crazy because I'm gonna do a whole video later on, and I'm damn sure gonna have me some headphones on. You know, if I said that, I was dead serious. I was dead serious, and I sure am gonna do a reel. Hello? What'd you say? The Upper Echelon Podcast, Beyond Crafting with Retta. Yes, yes. Those are the two that basically okay. Okay. So remove them from okay, they're just get right. Okay. Well, I can't keep them there pretty long, you guys. You understand? So we're gonna have to get I'm gonna have to get going soon. I honestly thought it was a skit. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That just makes it Nah, I thought I popped in on a business call. I said, well, what the hell? Oh shit. Okay. We standing on business. We went and got the president. Said, don't talk about me no more. Shit. Mm-mm. That's crazy. Good morning, baby. Did you sleep good? You did? That's always a blessing. Happy God gave you to me for another day this morning. Give me some hugs. Uh, Today is Blogtober day what, son? 6. You was right. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. My baby just woke up. I was telling him good morning. I'm over here crying. Yes, if delusion was a person, that's scary. Because okay, we done found one humble, but how many hypes is out there like her? How many people is out there that's out here delusional, just doing things to do it at the end of the day? And a lot of them come in the form of supporters. So you'll never know until a situation like this take place. And then they got you like, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because this is definitely going to be the conversation to at least Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, unless something else happened. Okay. This overtook Jeannie's 7 hour and 45 minute live. What the fuck? In that case, we was hoping her headphones actually came out just so she could shut the fuck up and we ain't have to hear no more. But for you to come on the line with your headphones already not plugged in, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Listen, we had a time in here this morning, okay? Now when I see headphones on people, I'm just gonna be laughing. I'm just gonna bust out laughing for no fucking reason. I got PTSD for headphones now. I got headphone PTSD now. Oh Lord. Now everybody that I see on their podcast with headphones, I'm gonna be looking at them with the side eye. I guess that's why Maura went and got them reading rainbow fucking headphones. So fuck that. Everybody knows she actually on a call. You got you some food there? Is in there? Go ahead, go get it. You brush your teeth already? You know that's the first thing. Brush your teeth. Get something to eat. Some people say you should brush your teeth after, but I don't know. That'd be nasty if you ask me. Shit, the entire rehab are just like Humble and her height crew might be one. Listen, we never know if she was one of them and then came over here. You never know what part people played and how they got in the position that they did in the first place. Because when people are not accepted one place, they will or kicked out from one place, they will ultimately try to get reaccepted in another. And a lot of people that's been over there then tried to come over here, and a lot of people that's been over here done kissed ass to get over there. So we already see how the games have been played. Hey, Scorpio Goddess Latte. Good morning, beautiful. Okay, we done seen some people play some back end parts. Seriously. Good morning, everyone. Hey Tay, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Yo, I'm telling you, that one right there is the truth. The whole Beehive is like a Delulu. That's why they follow who they follow. And I don't give a damn what anybody say. The muffling sounding streetwalker, uh, who Ike Turner, whatever, Nate the Great, whatever the hell, Grace No Jones. Either way, they all the same. Yes. Hey, Carisha. I'm telling you, if embarrassed was a person, I know that that girl was embarrassed. Like I wouldn't, like I wouldn't never want that type of embarrassment. Period. I wouldn't want that for nobody. Could you imagine how embarrassing it is to have to watch people do lives basically about you? Because you got caught how they say lacking, how the kids say you got caught lagging. Either one, you got caught lagging to the point that your cord wasn't in, girl. You were supposed to make sure that all props was set before you got on the internet. So you don't have to deal with that type of embarrassment. Lord, well, make sure y'all hit that like button for your girl. I appreciate everybody that done came in. I gotta go get ready to try to put together this Vlogtober Day 6 video for my kids or whatever. And I'm also gonna drop a video on this big spill. You know I am. So make sure y'all get over there and like the videos that I've been doing with the kids. If y'all haven't seen it yet, make sure you tune in. And like your girl said, I am 40 something people away from being 13K tag. Yes, the likes are liking. I wish them headphones was headphoning it. Cause now I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad because I'm dead gonna go and watch that video once I get off of here, y'all. And I'm dead gonna see if that cord was plugged in to see if it could have been being misconstrued. Like they thought it wasn't in, but it was in. Period. Hey, Truth Slayer. Period. Hey, Angela. Thank you, school. Yes, they are funny, hilarious. My son went to the buffet yesterday. He had all intentions to be all types of big back, a back of a big of a back. I think the boy had food coming out his eyes by the time we left. You know, when a kid done ate so much food, they just sit there, they stuck, they can't talk, ain't not like basically. I think he was sleeping with his eyes open, like he done ate himself into a food coma. When I got home yesterday, my house was silent. Okay, by 7 something in the afternoon, everybody had nigga-itis. Nigga-ritis. But I love you guys. Listen, stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Be true to yourself, if nothing else. And a real always beats a fake. Your girl Tay is out of here. If you could support, support. And that's by liking, sharing, or just WTV and watching the videos, baby. Anybody that choose to give out any monetary gain, it is appreciated. My Cash App is on the screen. Don't be mean. Your girl Tay is out of here. I love y'all.